By the end of this video, you're going to learn if posting more content is better than posting quality organic content. Why should you listen to me? My name is Dayawat and I own Spring Digital. I help businesses get 1 million plus views to increase their brand awareness, brand visibility, and get more leads. This is my 4th year running this content and advertising agency, and I want to share here everything that I've learned with all of these years of running this agency full time. So guys, share, subscribe, like, whatever that you do. And let's get back into this as soon as possible. So now we have 2 clients in front of us. Number 1 client is a person who understands that aggressive nature in business benefits more, versus number 2 believes that you just get lucky. And even though they both are kind of right sometimes, number 2 is gonna face some issues, whereas number 1 knows what he's doing. Now, number 1 client has the budget and he understands that posting 15 to 20 reels is important. And number 2 understands that quality content is very important and that his customers should find him with really good quality kind of videos. But he doesn't have the budget, unfortunately. We'll still get into it. Now, what happens is number 1 guy has the budget and is going for it. And he understands that even though he would not get the best quality in this budget, he still has better than average budget to go for 15 to 20 amount of reel and post enough to get some traction, because he needs to grow his business. It's been more than a year and they haven't posted anything on socials. They've hired some influencers and it's like always ups and downs when you hire influencers, right? So there was no stagnant growth in after hiring any influencers. The funny part was this person, from day one, we knew that we're going to be aggressive in marketing, in advertising, in content creation. We started with intro videos, everything was ready to go. And we understood that every other day there has to be compulsory 1 video being posted on all platforms, which is Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And we were hired for that. And we were hired to see a growth. We weren't hired to make this go viral on the first shot. We were hired to grow this business. We weren't hired to make this business go viral. Now, a lot of the business owners think that if I just pay you something, I should go viral instantly. It doesn't always work like that. You have to start with knowing the brand. You have to start with producing some sort of content, and then you move into something that is working with your audience. You are known for that kind of content, and then audience perceives you in that form, and then you start to see growth. Whereas number 2 doesn't have the budget for higher quality content, but somehow wants the quality and cannot afford to post more than 5 to 7 videos a month. Now, what happens is, even though they are short form videos, guys, you have to understand, I may not be Mr. Beast, and you can't even afford to pay Mr. Beast to create your videos, so you're stuck with me. If you're stuck with me, I'm still premium compared to a lot of the other agency owners that I know of. Not to shit on them, but their models are different than what I provide. We provide results. And when we went to the number 2 client, this person didn't understand that posting 5-7 videos was never going to work out. Even if we were like premium and better and all of that shit. What we were trying to get to them was 5 to 7 is not going to do a lot of the shit. But we still started. We wanted to see what goes on. We picked up, and luckily, both customers saw crazy growth in first 3 videos. First 3 videos, both of them were viral, and both of them got a lot of customers walking in. But first 3 for this and first 3 for this is in a gap. This is in a week. This is in 3 weeks, in a month. So when the next month comes along and you're not posting as much, and a 4th video, when it tanked on this guy, you could see that from all the way up, the peaks were like going zoop all the way down. Whereas for this guy, after the 4th video didn't perform, there was a small plateau. It didn't hurt the business owner, but he understood that yes, we got some people in as soon as we started, and we're gonna keep going aggressive. We're gonna have to posting something. We're gonna have to explore. We're gonna have to experiment. So what worked out was, after 1 month, there was still a plateau because the content was getting posted. We were trying to understand the business owner's requirements. There was no face to the brand, and the business owner didn't know how to speak fluently in any language other than his own language, and which was not his customers' first language, most of his customers' first language. So we had to work with some other sorts of formats. We had to discuss what could be done, and we were experimenting, exploring all of that stuff. Comes into action number 2. Business has tanked. Nobody's walking through the door. What do? Oh, we need to keep posting, but we can't afford to pay more than 5-7 reels, and I don't think that we should be posting that much. I think just posting something is better than nothing. That mentality hurt them a lot, and then after 2 months there was no growth, no customers walking through. And guess what, this number 1 guy, even though he was plateau, there was very few peaks. What happened is, in 3rd month we hit one of the formats that was so natural to this person, and we had like a staggering growth. 350k views on a TikTok video that brought us so many followers and so many walk-ins, you don't even know. The story behind that video was that we were trying to explore if we could just make a simple joke about the service that he sells, and he did. And it was such an impromptu off camera video that it went viral. It went viral on Instagram and people loved it. Customers walked in and they were like, okay, this is the guy. And he was just telling me today as well, oh, that's, people are recognizing me now. Whereas this guy is not getting the business that he wants. And now that it's tanking every single day, he's not getting the money that he needs to pay, and he can't afford to pay more for any of the reels. So guys, my only suggestion to you is that I've done this for 4 years, and I didn't start off with the lights and the cameras and the mics, but I started off with a simple iPhone 13 mini, which was this much, and its camera was like basic. I had a small tripod, a thin flimsy tripod, and a basic light that I got from Amazon, and a wired microphone that I got from Amazon. So you see how things are. I came all this way 4 years in, and I finally understood how to make great content, how to make the content look this beautiful. And then I'm still making content. I'm not going viral because I didn't have the consistency. So I would only suggest to you that if you're starting out, if you're a business owner, you can't hire someone to do quantity reels for you, to do a lot of the reels for you, and short form and long form and all of that sorts of videos for you. Then you need to understand that quality does not come just by posting one video. You can expect to post one video and expect it to go viral every single time. You just can't, because it's only luck. And then the platforms have so many people posting every single day that your competition is running you out of the amount of posts that they are posting, and people are always looking at them. So when you post, you're lost in that sea of organic content. Don't do that. Post anything and everything that you can. Share your journey, share your products, share your services, share your experiences when you're delivering the services. And that's as simple as that. Don't make it too complicated. Doesn't have to be that complicated. This is organic social media. This is not a TV ad. This is not a TV ad. This is the problem. We've had TV ads in front of us that were shitty content. That some of those ads were shitty content, and yet what happened was, because of the money that those brands had, they threw it, and then it got displayed on the TV, and some of us liked some of these ads and we still remembered them to this date. But a lot of these ads are gone. They didn't help those brands. Their brands didn't benefit off of that money that the business put in, right? My suggestion is believe in quantity, and then eventually you'll hit quality. You'll understand what it takes to make great quality product. Now, when I started, I didn't know this, but you could help someone that you know also needs to hear this. So don't forget to like, but also share it with a friend. Share it with someone that you think they should know that they have to post more videos. They can't just get away with posting one video and expect it to go viral. I am committing that I'm going to start posting a lot more about my business. I'm going to share all the things that I've learned over these years and helped so many of these business owners that I can afford to live on this. I was an engineer before. Now I am doing what I love, and I am doing this business for last 4 years. How did I get to this? By learning to make great videos. So guys, don't forget to share it, and all the best. See you soon.